I'm Carl Korfmacher. I'm the president of Applied Ecological Services located in Broadhead, Wisconsin. The year I started here in 1995, we had a student from Platteville named Aaron Kubichka who's still with our company. And so that was my first time I ever heard of University of Wisconsin-Platteville and the reclamation program. And I was kind of impressed. It sounded like one of the few academic programs that I've seen that really focuses on more of the practical aspects of restoring land as a reclamation of program for mined lands originally. It really has direct application to what we do, which is ecological restoration of any kind of land. Reclamation program is really a pretty practical program, and we're a very practical company. We really need our projects not just to look good on paper, but to actually work in the field. So the students that we get from University of Wisconsin-Platteville tend to be have a very good work ethic, a very practical attitude, but also very intelligent and thoughtful and willing to learn.
But Tom Hunt sends us quality students time after time that really have a good grasp on what we really are looking for in an employee in the field.
A lot of hands-on classes. I mean, everything that we did was hands-on, so we were kind of out in the field in some of our classes.
You mentioned before the project management aspects of it and the basic business practices. That's something that it just seems inherent, in a Platteville education on how some of these people are coming through there. Yeah.
My experience with the students that are coming out of Platteville since I've been doing the hiring has been just what you said. I mean, they're ready to go. And I think Tom Hunt has done a very good job in preparing students. And I think it's the broad curriculum that he's put together, and probably, really the ag department as well.
Pretty much all of them were helpful in a certain way, because there's so many different things you need to know to be able to do this type of work.
I would say the diversity of the classes that I had engineering classes, I had soils classes, I had biology classes, geology classes, and I got a very broad, just a broad base of education.
Of course, Dr. Roger Higgs, he brought a lot of that cross pollination between the agriculture department and the engineering department.
Soil science classes, the hands-on laboratory experience, the reclamation classes, we went out into the field. We were out in the field all the time doing hands-on work, real-world experience. Both of those aspects were wonderful at Platteville.
Well, I can tell you the best class I had for sure was plant taxonomy with Chester Jakanowski. Learning how to, in that case, really learning how to identify the plants and basically having what I would say the attack skills for identifying any species, really.
It's important to do because you need to, keep your water quality clean. You need a place for it to go, otherwise you're going to have flooding.
Not lose our soil so that we can continue to grow crops and sustain the human populations that we have on the earth right now with future growth expectations.
How people use their land and what people do with their land, and instead of turning it into a bunch of turf grass or putting it into a parking lot, how does that affect the land around it? Because we are part of the ecology, whether we like it or not. We're an important part of the of ecology, but we have to work with it.
Our mission is bringing the science of ecology to all land use decisions, and that's really the connecting thread. We will pursue opportunities as long as they bring that science of ecology to all land use decisions.
if we don't work with the environment, if we continue to work against it, my children aren't going to have anything left. But working with researching biofuels and finding alternative analysis and working with the environment, promoting healthy ecosystems will give generations to come more